Hey guys, so it's time to do a quick speed comparison here between the Xiaomi Mi 6 and the Huawei P10. These are again very affordable flagship devices with dual cameras, cutting edge technology in terms of the processors, etc. I just wanted to see which gives you the best performance and bang for buck. So we're going to start them up at the same time here and have a look. So we are getting Snapdragon 835 versus Kirin 960, 6 gigs of RAM versus 4 gigs of RAM in these two. Mi 6, you see, very fast to boot up there, just pipping the P10, which is nice. You can see that the Mi 6, even though I've done several videos on it, the battery is still very good overall. I don't think you're going to be able to drain it in a day. And we're just having a little issue here with the P10. They're going to give me the home screen. There we go. So yeah, we're just going to basically do a quick speed test here between these two and have a look. We have updated both of them to the latest software and kept everything stock. Just close everything down as well, as you can see, and let's go. So that was very similar. I have to press a little bit harder on the P10, I have noticed, because the screen isn't as sensitive as I'd like, but it gets the job done. And you can see it's going toe to toe here with the Mi 6 pretty much in every aspect. It doesn't feel like it's any slower. Practically identical. I mean, the Kirin 960 is a fantastic processor, I've got to say. I mean, it's truly amazing how flagship level. A little bit slower for the camera here on the P10, but maybe they can optimize that. And slightly faster for the App Store. So we'll give the Mi 6 2 points there, just to be fair, and we're just going to have a look at the games. Oh, so slightly faster again on the Mi 6, but again, you literally have to film that. It was so similar. Yep, and again here. So I think traditionally Qualcomm processors have been a little bit better in terms of the games, like the optimization. Whoops. So you see the screen actually didn't respond to my touch then on the P10. And again, so this is an annoying issue, which coupled with the lack of oleophobic coating is very annoying. So similar for that one, and I think we have one more. Angry Birds. Angry Birds. Go. Yep, so Mi 6 here, obviously a little bit faster to go into the games. So if we're going to be strict, I think the Mi 6 did win there, but really, the P10 did fantastic overall, and by extension, so did the Mate 9, which shares pretty much the same specs. So we can just do a quick little Geekbench here, performance, and see how they do compare. You can see a good lowdown of what we're getting here. Traditionally, Huawei is a bit bad when it comes to software updates, so hopefully they'll get the latest Android on there quite quickly. I will speed through this as well. And we are coming to the end of this test, and I gotta say, it's neck and neck. I don't think I've ever seen it this close before. I mean, Kirin processors certainly caught up to the best that Qualcomm's got to offer overall. I think Qualcomm is slightly ahead here in terms of probably a few percentage, but I think the final results are going to be very telling overall. And I think the Mi 6 is just going to clinch it here. Yes. So we have nearly 2,000 for single core. And wow. So the P10 just beats the Mi 6 when it comes to the multi-core still. And that's like Qualcomm's latest processor. But obviously slightly behind when it comes to the single core. But still remarkably impressive stuff here from the Huawei, which we do know and love, and you can see this is where they do sit overall. So yeah, we're going to quickly move on to some web browsing here. We have cleared the browsing session on both of them, so we can do it afresh. So let's just turn the auto brightness off. We don't want to make the screen look dim. That's too bright. There we go, that's nice. So what websites can we use? Let's try Verge. So I don't think Huawei has their own browser, but Xiaomi does. That's why we're using it. And so far it looks like the Mi 6 is slightly ahead here, loading the advert, as you can see, a little bit faster. I have had constant problems with the Wi-Fi on my P10, so that might be, the reason for this. Let's just click on a link. And again, you could see slightly quicker on the left. We'll just go to Pocket Now, one more. So that was literally identical. I couldn't see a difference there, which is remarkable, but I did see a difference with that one. Again, the Mi 6 I think slightly ahead overall. So Huawei should definitely work on its own browser to get the most out of its Kirin processor, because obviously Chrome is a little bit laggy at times. So I'll give that to the Mi 6. We'll just finish off here with some nice multitasking. I think you can get a 6 gigs RAM P10 as well, but you do have to, I think, get the P10 Plus, like the top end model. Which is much more expensive than the Mi 6. But overall I found having 4 gigs of RAM in the P10 seems to be quite sufficient. You can see no reloads here, which is good, because EMUI sometimes runs terribly, I've got to say. But I think you can see slightly faster sometimes on the MIUI to go into the camera. But generally the basic apps is quite identical, I've got to say. And if I sound a bit chesty, it's because I've got a cold, so do bear with me. But you can see the games are very similar here. On the first one, on the second one, so marvelous multitasking on both of them. And can they do all 4? I might have to go up to 8 in future, because we're getting so much RAM now. And last one. Oh, they both kept them all in memory. Fantastic stuff. So top marks when it comes to the multitasking. I'm going to give it a solid draw here. overall. And I'm impressed. I'm impressed with both the Mi 5 and the P10. Although there are some things which I do think the Mi 5 is better than the P10 this year. Sorry, the Mi 6. I keep calling it the Mi 5. It's particularly in terms of the screen, which while isn't perfect, you can see it doesn't attract quite as many fingerprints as what you get with the P10. I have removed the fingerprint, the factory protector on the phone, because it's just terrible in terms of making it feel like out of shape. So that does lead to a lot of fingerprints, which you didn't get with the P9 or the Mate 9, which is quite strange. Other thing is obviously the Wi-Fi issue. I've not had the same thing with the Mi 6, and I've been very impressed as well with the battery capacity. I think it's doing quite well. Overall, though, I think in terms of the camera, they're both quite comparable. But I'll probably do a dedicated video just checking out all the cameras that are the best on the market, just to see how they do compare overall. But yeah, just a quick little video here comparing the Mi 6 and the P10. If you want to see something else, do let me know. Hope you enjoyed the video, found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.